Welcome back to another Two-Gun Pixie catalog. This is for the spring 2020. Upcoming games that you'll be seeing on our channel. Challenge of the Superfriends by Cryptozoic Entertainment. This is a game for 2 to 4 players, ages 10 and up, and should take about 15 to 20 minutes. Now, in all honesty, what I am expecting most from this game is a real deep and fun sense of nostalgia. Little Big G inside me is dying to play this game. Monster Crunch by Big G Creative. 2 to 5 players, ages 9 and up, and should take 20 to 30 minutes. Now, this game was a surprise. It was a gift from one of my sisters. But this too is a bit of nostalgia since it is based on the classic monster serials. I think this might be a fun playthrough. Doctor Who, Time of the Daleks, is already on the shelves and in the collection and has been seen several times, but we have 2 expansions coming up. An expansion for the 2nd and 6th Doctor, as well as an expansion for the 5th and 10th Doctors. The base game is by Gale Force 9, as are the expansions. It is good for 2 to 6 players, ages 14 and up, and generally the game itself takes 60 to 90 minutes. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan, going way back to Patrick Troughton, Who number 2. Love Doctor Who. Finally, a game that I think represents the Doctor and his adventures better than any of the other games, including RPGs, I think, that I've seen. So I'm very excited. I am very excited, especially for pack number 2 and 6, because they are 2 of my favorite Doctors. Bears vs. Babies by Asmodee. This is a 2 to 5 player game for ages 10 and up, and should take 20 to 30 minutes. This is a game me and Mrs. Big G missed out when we had a chance to kickstart it, so we made sure to get a copy of it. This is a fun, tongue-in-cheek game where you are building bear or other type monsters to defeat even more monstrous babies. And it looks really fun. Dungeons & Dragons Waterdeep, Dungeon of the Mad Mage by WizKids. 1 to 5 players, ages 14 and up, and should take 60 to 90 minutes. I have all the rest of the series in the Cooperative Adventure series for Dungeons & Dragons. I love the fact that these can combine. You can combine classes and characters. You can create your own boards and dungeons. I am really, really hoping to do some fine mixing and matching. Dinosaur Island and Dinosaur Island Totally Liquid, both by Pandasaurus. They're for 1 to 4 players, or 5 if you have Totally Liquid, the expansion. Good for ages 8 and up. Should take 90 to 120 minutes. Although the title of the game says differently, and legally it does too, this is Jurassic Park. We all know that. You are building dinosaurs genetically and filling out a theme park. And yes, there can be escapes and casualties. This is going to be such a fun game when we get it to the table. Great Western Trail by Egotspiel. 3 to 4 players, ages 14 and up. 75 to 150 minutes should be your gameplay time. I am always curious to see, play, and if it's worth it, add to the shelf another Western game. And this game had such an amount of positive feedback. Everything I had seen on it caught my interest. So yes, it is here, and we are going to see what it takes to travel the Great Western Trail. Sinister Six by Spin Master. This is for 3 to 6 players, ages 14 and up. Should take 30 to 45 minutes. What do I have to say? It's a Spider-Man game. It's a Spider-Verse game, but you, me, the players, are not the spiders. We are the Sinister Six. We are collectively working to beat the spider, but individually, we have our own goals. I do really have a soft spot for games where you're playing the other side, the bad guys, and this is so familiar to me. How could this have not made it here? I am so looking forward to this game. Marvel Champions. 2 expansions are coming this way. The game is by Fantasy Flight Games. The expansions, the Wrecking Crew Scenario Pack and the Black Widow Hero Pack. The game is for 1 to 4 players, ages 14 and up, and generally takes about 45 to 90 minutes. I've been following Marvel Comics since I've been a wee big G. I know well the Wrecking Crew, their story, their involvement with Thor, their powers from Asgardian magic. I know that they're no pushovers, and I'm really anticipating getting them in this game system as much as I am Black Widow, getting to add her as a possible character and choice in any of the games we play from now moving forward. I'm looking forward to this. Age of War by Fantasy Flight Games. For 2 to 6 players, ages 14 and up, should take 15 to 30 minutes. A quick, fast dice game about samurais in ancient Japan. I really want to try this game. Careys Dice by Ultra Pro and Playroom Entertainment. This is for 2 to 5 players, ages 10 and up, and should take 10 to 15 minutes to play. Another dice game, a nice, fast dice game. Something that can hit the table, can be played, and be over. Still leaving time for a nice, big, epic game. And this is a fantasy game of knights and dragons. So those are the games to be looking forward to coming this way. I think that this is going to be an awesome spring. Thank you for joining me. I'm your buddy Big John and G, the Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. And my friends, I am out of here.